Do you know what to do if your pet is choking? We all love our pets and would do anything to keep them safe, yet many of us are unprepared for emergency situations. Knowing life-saving facts can be the difference between a close call and a tragic loss. These facts aren't just useful, they're essential. They equip us to better protect our furry friends when they need us most. So, are you ready to become a lifesaver? Stay tuned as we share 10 life-saving facts every pet owner must know. Fact 1. Choking is a common emergency for pets. It can happen suddenly, turning a routine playtime into a life-threatening situation. So, how do you recognize the signs? Your pet may be pawing at its mouth, showing distress, or even exhibiting a panicked look. Breathing may be labored and you might hear high-pitched noises as they struggle to breathe. If you notice these signs, remain calm and act quickly. First, open your pet's mouth gently and see if you can remove the obstruction. If you can't, or if your pet is unconscious, you may need to perform a modified Heimlich maneuver. This involves standing behind your pet, placing your hands just below the ribcage, and applying firm upward pressure. But remember, it's crucial to get professional veterinary help immediately. Even if you manage to dislodge the object, they'll need to check for any internal damage or complications. Remember, time is of the essence when your pet is choking. Fact 2. Many household items can poison your pet. It's shocking but true. Everyday items like certain plants, foods, and even some cleaning products can be toxic to your furry friends. Let's talk about some common culprits. Chocolate, grapes, onions, and even some sugar substitutes can be harmful to dogs. Cats are sensitive to lilies, certain essential oils, and even some human medications. Now, how can you tell if your pet's been poisoned? Look out for symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, drooling, loss of appetite, or sudden changes in behavior. But don't panic if you notice these signs. The first thing to do is to remove your pet from the source of poison if possible. Then contact your vet or a pet poison control center immediately. They can guide you on the next steps to take. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. Knowing what's poisonous for your pet can save its life. Fact 3. You can perform CPR on your pet. This might sound surprising, but just like humans, our furry friends can also benefit from cardiopulmonary resuscitation, commonly known as CPR. In case of an emergency where your pet's heartbeat or breathing has stopped, CPR could be a vital tool. Start by checking your pet's breathing and heartbeat. If you cannot detect either, begin CPR immediately. Lay your pet on their side and press down gently on their chest, approximating 100 compressions per minute. For smaller pets, use your fingers. For larger pets, use the heel of your hand. Remember to provide rescue breaths by closing your pet's mouth and breathing into their nose every 30 seconds. The key is to remain calm and act quickly. But here's a word of caution. CPR is a temporary measure, it's not a substitute for veterinary care. So, after performing CPR, rush your pet to the vet as soon as possible. CPR can be a lifesaver, but always consult your vet immediately. Fact 4. Pets can get heat stroke too. In the throes of summer or unusually warm weather, our furry friends can be just as susceptible to the harsh effects of heat stroke as we are. Recognizing the signs of heat stroke in your pet is vital. Be on the lookout for excessive panting or difficulty breathing, increased heart rate, drooling, mild weakness, stupor, or even collapse. More severe symptoms include seizures, bloody diarrhea, and vomiting. In high heat and humidity, pets can even fall into a coma. If you suspect that your pet is suffering from heat stroke, it's crucial to act fast. Move your pet into a shaded or air-conditioned area immediately. Offer them small amounts of water to drink and apply cool, not cold, water to their body. Most importantly, get them to a vet as soon as possible. Quick action can prevent fatal damage from heat stroke. Remember, it's not just humans who need to stay cool during the dog days of summer. Fact 5. Seizures are more common in pets than you think. Unsettling, isn't it? Yet, it's a reality we must face. Seizures can be triggered by an array of factors, varying from epilepsy to poisoning, and they can be quite distressing to witness. But what signs should you look for? Your pet may seem dazed or frightened, they might drool, twitch, or even collapse. Their legs might stiffen and jerk uncontrollably, and they might lose control of their bladder or bowels. It's a scary sight, but remember, they need you to remain calm. If your pet has a seizure, don't try to control their movements or put anything in their mouth. Instead, move objects away from them to prevent injury. Dim the lights, minimize noise, and speak to them softly. As soon as the seizure ends, rush your pet to the vet for immediate attention. Knowing how to handle your pet during a seizure is crucial. Your calm and quick response can make a world of difference for your furry friend. Fact 6. Pets can drown even in shallow water. Now this may seem surprising, but it's true. Pets, especially small ones, can easily slip or fall into water and struggle to get out. It's not just deep pools or large bodies of water you need to watch out for, but also bathtubs, sinks, and even buckets. Preventing this is all about vigilance. Keep an eye on your pet when they're around water, and make sure areas like pools are securely fenced off. If you have a particularly adventurous pet, consider a life jacket for added safety. But what if your pet is already in trouble? Remember, panicking won't help. Reach out to them with a long object like a broom or pool skimmer. If you have to enter the water, do so cautiously. Once they're out, check for breathing and heartbeat. If necessary, perform pet CPR and get them to a vet immediately. Remember, prevention is key when it comes to drowning. Fact 7. Pets can get serious burns. Just like us, our furry friends are susceptible to burns caused by various elements. Common causes include hot surfaces, such as stove tops or open fires, scalding liquids, and even exposure to harsh chemicals. Their curious nature can often lead them into danger, so it's important to be vigilant. If your pet does get a burn, don't panic. Cool the area with cold water, but avoid immersing it completely. Apply a cold, wet cloth to the burn and get your pet to a vet as soon as possible. Remember, never apply any creams or oils to burns, as this can make them worse. Prevention is key. Keep hazardous materials out of reach, use protective barriers for fireplaces or heaters, and never leave cooking unattended. Make sure that chemicals are stored securely, and always supervise your pets around potential hazards. After all, preventing burns is easier than treating them. Fact 8. Pets can get injured in car accidents. It's a grim reality, but it's something we need to talk about to ensure the safety of our furry companions. Pets, like children, should never be left unattended in vehicles. They should always be restrained, whether it's with a harness, pet seatbelt, or a secure carrier. This not only prevents them from distracting the driver, but also provides some level of protection in case of an accident. Now, what if the unthinkable happens and your pet gets hit by a car? First, don't panic. Make sure the area is safe before you approach your pet. If possible, try to move them off the road, but be careful not to cause further injury. Contact a vet immediately. They can provide guidance on what to do next based on your pet's condition. Remember, every second counts in such situations. Car safety is as important for pets as it is for humans. Let's keep our furry friends safe, shall we? Fact 9. Pets can have allergies just like humans. It may surprise you, but our furry friends can be allergic to a variety of things, from certain foods to environmental factors like dust, mold, or pollen. Just like us, right? The signs of an allergic reaction in pets can vary. They might scratch excessively, have skin issues such as redness or swelling, or suffer from gastrointestinal problems. Some pets might even experience severe reactions like difficulty breathing or a sudden drop in blood pressure. So what do you do if you suspect your pet is having an allergic reaction? First, don't panic. Try to identify the allergen if possible and remove it from your pet's environment. Consult your vet promptly, as they can provide appropriate treatment and advice to manage the allergy. Remember, allergies are not just a human issue. Our pets can suffer too. Understanding your pet's allergies can help prevent serious reactions, because after all, they're not just pets, they're family. Fact 10. Bloat can be fatal in pets. It's a serious condition that can affect your pet, especially if they're a large breed dog. It occurs when the stomach fills with gas and possibly twists, causing severe discomfort and potentially life-threatening complications. The signs of bloat are not always clear-cut, but there are certain symptoms that you should be aware of. Your pet might appear restless or anxious, and their abdomen might look visibly swollen. They might also show signs of excessive drooling, panting, or trying to vomit without any success. If you notice any of these signs, it's imperative that you act quickly. Bloat is a medical emergency that requires immediate veterinary attention. Don't try to resolve the situation at home, as any delay in treatment can significantly reduce your pet's chances of survival. The key to dealing with bloat is prevention and early detection. Regular vet checkups, a good diet, and avoiding strenuous exercise right after meals can help prevent this condition. Quick action is crucial when dealing with bloat. These were the 10 life-saving facts every pet owner must know. From recognizing the signs of choking, poisoning, and heat stroke, to knowing how to perform CPR on your pet. We've also touched on the dangers of seizures, drowning, burns, and car accidents. and how to react in these situations. We've discussed the often overlooked topics of allergies and bloat. Each of these facts is a crucial piece of knowledge that can make a huge difference in a critical moment. Remember, your knowledge can save your pet's life.